Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us in this tutorial for the Fort Digital Queue Management System. In this video, I'll walk you through how our professional queue management system works and how you can get started with it right away. There's no complicated wiring, no on-site installation required, and it's fully customizable. At Fort Digital, we offer two types of queue systems to suit different needs. First, we have the Professional Queue Management System, a powerful cloud-based solution built for scalability and flexibility. Second, we offer a simplified offline queue system designed for those who only need a basic on-premise ticketing setup. If you're looking for something quick and simple, our offline version will do the job. But if you need a modern, robust, and scalable solution, keep watching. The professional version is what you're looking for. Unlike traditional queue systems, the Fort Digital Queue Management System requires absolutely no wiring. This means there's no need for on-site visits, no messy cable installations, and no reliance on physical keypads or bulky hardware components. The entire system operates fully through the cloud, making deployment faster, reducing setup complexity, and significantly lowering your costs. Let's now explore the three essential components that make up our queue system. These are the ticket kiosk, the counterstaff login interface, and the TV display. Each component plays a key role in ensuring a smooth, organized, and professional queue experience. We provide two options for how your customers can get their queue tickets: a physical ticket kiosk and a web ticket kiosk using a QR code. Let's begin with the physical ticket kiosk. This setup includes a tablet and a compact printer, which you can place on a countertop, a stand, or even mount on a wall. The tablet connects to your Wi-Fi network, and if necessary, we can provide a dedicated router for added stability. Inside the tablet, our pre-installed app allows you to fully customize the kiosk interface. You can upload your company logo, modify text and layout. When a customer prints a ticket, the system automatically generates a clear and informative printout. This includes the queue number, the selected service, your company logo, and a footer message which you can customize. You also have the option to include a QR code on the ticket, perfect for linking to your website, a feedback form, or a mobile app. The system also supports duplicate printing. For example, in a clinic, you may want two copies, one for the customer and another for your internal records. You can even configure it to send a second print job to a separate printer. Now, if you prefer a hardware-free, completely contactless solution, we offer the web ticket kiosk. All you need to do is print out and display a QR code at your venue. Customers can scan this QR code using their smartphones, select the service they want, input their mobile number, and instantly receive their queue number via SMS. There's no need for a printer or tablet, just a phone and a QR code. It's incredibly efficient, cost-effective, and perfect for modern digital environments. The second key component is the counter login system, designed for your staff to manage and serve the queue. There's no need for any specialized hardware. Your team can log in securely from any internet-connected device, whether it's a computer, tablet, or smartphone, using their assigned username and password. Once logged in, your staff members can easily manage the queue. They can call the next customer in line, recall the current number, view queue history, and even switch between different services or counters when needed. Everything operates in real time through the cloud, which means there's no device syncing or manual updates to worry about. The final component is the TV display system. This is how you visually communicate queue information to your waiting customers. You can use any standard television with an HDMI port. We'll supply a mini PC if required, but you can also just use a regular laptop or desktop computer to access a simple web link that displays the live queue dashboard. You have full flexibility in choosing your display layout. You can go with a full-screen queue list, a layout that includes promotional slideshows, or even a setup that plays branded video content alongside the queue updates. Every time a queue number is called, the display updates instantly and plays a sound alert to notify waiting customers. To set this up, all you need is a TV, a browser, and a stable internet connection. No additional hardware or proprietary display devices are required. Just plug in and go. To quickly recap what makes our system so effective, the Fort Digital Queue Management System includes ticket kiosks, both physical tablets and QR code web options, counter logins that can be accessed on any phone, tablet, or computer, and a live TV display that runs in any browser with no special equipment. Because it's a fully cloud-integrated solution with zero wiring and rapid setup, it's ideal for clinics, retail outlets, banks, and government agencies that want a scalable and modern queue experience. Let's now take a quick look at how the admin panel works. You can access it either by visiting singaporeaq.com directly or navigating through our main website at fortdigital.com.sg. Once logged in, you'll have the ability to add and manage services, create staff user accounts, adjust kiosk and ticket settings, and monitor live queue activity in real time. Next, we'll walk through these admin features in more detail. To begin, simply log in with your admin credentials. For this demonstration, we'll log in as an administrator. Please note that counter staff will use a different login, which we'll review shortly. Once logged in, you'll arrive at the admin dashboard. This user-friendly dashboard is designed to be completely self-managed, giving you full control over your queue operations. Unlike traditional systems where every small update incurs an additional cost, Fort Digital gives you the power to manage your services, counters, settings, and reports, all from your browser. And if you ever need assistance, our support team is always available via WhatsApp. Let's begin by exploring the Services tab. When you click into this tab, you'll see a list of all your currently available queue services. These are what your customers will see at the kiosk. Creating a new service is easy. Just type in a name such as housing loan, choose a starting queue number, like $8,000, and decide whether customers need to provide their name. Once you click Submit, the service becomes immediately available on both your physical and web kiosks. Editing services is just as simple. You can rename them or enable additional input fields like name, email, or other details. For instance, turning on the Name field will prompt customers to enter their name before proceeding. If you want to collect more detailed data, you can add up to 5 custom fields per service. For example, if you'd like to request an email, you can add a field labeled Email. If you want customers to select from a list, such as different property types, you can create a drop-down by typing Property Type as the label and adding options like HDB, Landed, and Condo. Then simply activate the drop-down toggle and click Submit. The changes will reflect instantly at your kiosks. Now, let's talk about availability settings. You can easily configure when each service is active, both by time and by day. For example, if you only want the housing loan service available between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m., just set those hours in the admin panel. You can also add a custom closing message such as Service Closed, Please try again later, which will display when someone tries to access the service outside the designated hours. Similarly, you can restrict services to specific days of the week, such as weekdays only. Just toggle the desired days on or off and click Submit. If you're concerned about high demand, you can also set a ticket quota for any service. For instance, if you limit a service to 2 tickets per day, the system will automatically disable it once that quota is reached. You can reset or adjust the quota anytime. There are multiple ways to close services depending on your needs. You can manually close them with a single click or configure automatic closures based on time schedules, operating days, or ticket quotas. You can also display a custom message when a service is unavailable, which keeps your visitors informed and helps manage expectations during busy hours or special events. When a service reaches its daily ticket limit, the system will automatically prevent further ticket requests. The kiosk will show a message letting users know that tickets are no longer available. Of course, you can go into the admin panel at any time and raise the quota if necessary. To prevent abuse, the system also blocks users from registering multiple times with the same phone number. If someone tries to take another ticket using a number they've already used, their registration will be denied. If you prefer to allow duplicates, for example in scenarios where repeat entries are necessary, you can simply toggle the Allow Duplicate Mobile Numbers setting in the admin panel. All services are fully editable and configurable. You can create, update, or delete them as needed, apply time and quota limits, and assign custom registration fields. Best of all, the web kiosk updates in real time, so your customers will immediately see any changes you've made. If you're using a physical kiosk, there may be an extra sync step, and we'll guide you through that during onboarding. Service grouping is a powerful feature that allows you to assign specific services to designated counters. For example, you might have Group 1 handling services P1, P2, and P3, Group 2 responsible for P4, P5, and P6, and Group 3 managing all services. This setup is particularly useful for clinics, offices, or organizations with distinct departments or specialized service teams. If you'd like to implement service grouping in your setup, simply reach out to our support team, and they'll guide you through the configuration process. To create a new login for your staff, navigate to the Counters tab. From there, enter the desired username, for example, C2, along with a secure password and a display name such as Counter2 or Room B. Once you click Submit, the new counter login will be ready for use. You can create as many counters as your current subscription allows. If you need additional counters, just contact our support team to upgrade your package. Now let's take a closer look at the customization options under the Settings tab. You can personalize the ticket footnote, which appears on both printed tickets and the TV display. This is a great place to include helpful messages, disclaimers, or branding. You can also upload your company logo. This logo will appear on every printed ticket, on the web ticket kiosk interface, and on your QTV display, and ensuring consistent branding across all customer touchpoints. Additionally, you can adjust the overall theme and colors to match your brand identity. This includes customizing the background, font styles, button colors, and the visual style of the TV display. If you want to showcase ads, reminders, or promotional messages between Q calls, you can upload multiple images. These images will automatically appear as a rotating slideshow on your TV display, adding an extra layer of engagement for your customers. The Fort Digital system supports up to 4 types of SMS notifications, depending on your preferences. First, there's the Ticket Confirmation SMS, which is sent immediately after a customer takes a queue number. Next is the Queue Reminder SMS, a helpful alert sent when their number is approaching, such as, "Dear Mike, your turn is approaching." Then, the Now Serving SMS is triggered when their number is actively being called. Finally, you can send a thank you or feedback SMS after their visit, optionally including a link to a feedback form or survey. Each of these messages can be fully customized. You can insert dynamic variables like the customer's name or queue number, include clickable links, and enable or disable any message type as needed. Once you've made your changes, don't forget to click Save Settings. Security is a top priority. Within the Security Settings tab, you can change your admin password and the password used for the SMS system. For added protection, you can enable two-factor authentication, or 2FA. Simply scan the provided QR code using an app like Google Authenticator, and you'll add an extra layer of security to your login process. We strongly recommend enabling 2FA to protect your admin access. In the Links tab, you'll find quick access to all the important URLs for your queue system. The web kiosk link allows users to scan a QR code and register for a queue ticket using their phone. The TV display links give you different layout options for your live queue screen. Choose the one that fits your space best. And the live queue summary link shows real-time queue statistics, including the total number of tickets issued, how many people are waiting, and what's currently being served. You can share this live summary page as a QR code, embed it in SMS messages, or simply display it on a browser. It's an excellent tool for customers who want to check their status without standing in line and for administrators who want to monitor operations at a glance. Let's now explore the experience from the perspective of a counter staff member. To begin, the staff member logs in using their assigned credentials such as username, C1. Once logged in, they'll see a clean, simplified interface tailored specifically for queue calling. They'll have access to the list of active services, see how many people are currently in queue, and view the longest waiting time. To serve a customer, all they need to do is click the Call Next Queue button. The system will announce the queue number on the TV and automatically move to the next person in line, such as X01, X02, and so on. Staff also have the ability to recall numbers, skip customers who are not present, and view any additional information collected during registration, such as the customer's name or mobile number. And that brings us to the end of our comprehensive overview of the Fort Digital Queue Management System. From setting up services and creating counters to managing queues and customizing the user experience, our system is designed to be scalable, cloud-based, and easy to use. Whether you operate a clinic, a bank, a government service center, or even a temporary pop-up event, the Fort Digital QMS gives you full control and flexibility. You can create and manage services, add custom fields and ticket limits, use web or physical kiosks, let your staff call and track queues effortlessly, configure SMS reminders, monitor everything in real time, and run reports to analyze performance. The entire platform runs online. No wiring or on-site server installations required. All you need is a browser and you're ready to go. And remember, if you need help, our support team is always just a WhatsApp message away. We also provide optional on-site training and can tailor custom modules to meet your needs. If you haven't done so already, contact us to activate your demo account and experience the full capabilities of the Fort Digital Queue Management System. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to helping you deliver a smooth, modern queuing experience.